Hello Indycar F1 fans, it is June 30th, 2019. Well, if you have anything to say about the French GP, I can't say I have much on my end because it was a 150-mile-per-hour parade, not much jostling for position, especially the lead, which Lewis Hamilton once again ran away with it from pole to checker, with Bottas finishing second, Charles Leclerc of Ferrari finishing third. But Vettel got the fastest lap of the race, finishing fifth. Who would have thought? So he got that extra point that he could use in the future. But for the moment, Hamilton and Mercedes have a big lead in drivers and manufacturers. Meanwhile, in Formula E in Bern, Switzerland, for you cat lovers out there, it can be said Dias de Cheetah's Jean-Eric Vergne took the win, just holding off a charging Mitch Evans of New Zealand in the Jaguar. So, that's two cats to another, and something all of you cat lovers can say, that's what my cat dragged in. And I'm sure the late Grumpy Cat would appreciate Dias de Cheetah, a Chinese cousin of the cat, winning the race, and Jaguar finishing second. Somewhere she's very happy about that. Okay, Grumpy Cat. Well, hopefully in Brooklyn, New York, mid-July, Jaguar will come back with one, alright? Just don't get mad at me, okay? As for third place in Bern, Switzerland, Sebastian Buemi of Nissan claimed that last spot. Now on to the Indycar race at Road America, where things got quite the cheesy type. As for the Elkhart Indycar race, Alexander Rossi, who started second, led all but one lap throughout the race, while Colton Herta, the pole sitter, sunk back to 8th. But he was involved in a 4-car battle for 5th place, which ended with Scott Dixon taking 5th place, his teammate Felix Rosenqvist 6th, and James Hinchcliffe 7th, with Herta 8th. Graham Rahal finished 4th, and the Penske boys of Power and Newgarden finished 3rd and 2nd respectively. It just goes to show that in this case, the Penske was not mightier than the sword at all. As for Colton's misfortunes and why he ended up sinking back to 8th other than an early spin, despite that four-way battle for 5th place with Dixon, Rosenqvist, and Hinchcliffe, his red tires kind of wore off a little too soon, so his tire strategy didn't pay off. But hey, as for those Firestones, what goes around comes around. He closes the gap between himself and leader Joseph Newgarden. He's now 7 points behind. Let's see what the IndyCars will give us when they go to Toronto July 14th. Until then, today is the Austrian GP. Charles Leclerc is on pole. Vettel is starting 5th. Hamilton and Bottas 2nd and 3rd. And Verstappen for Red Bull is starting 4th. And no doubt, the tributes to Niki Lauda will be swarming in today. No doubt about it. But who will see? Who will win this one? We shall see as the hills are alive with the sounds of Formula One racing. Tune in on ESPN2 for this morning for the race, and we'll see who the hills respect the most to give victory. I'm Aaron Cylinder, firing on all cylinders.